Welcome aboard SV Rhythm, somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. We lost sight of land 4 days ago, on our way to the Caribbean. Bad weather has formed up north of us, so we are stuck going pretty much dead south for the time being to avoid it. It looks like we're going to be in for a long old ocean crossing. Morning, Skip.
Morning.
What did we see this morning?
Potentially it was a sunfish. Potentially.
It was a very telling kind of fin in the water, wasn't it? Just flapping around from the side.
Yeah, it wasn't a dolphin or shark. It looked like it was just bobbing there.
Yeah. That was cool.
So yeah, didn't see the rest of it.
No.
Could have just been a fin.
I wanted to turn around, do a U-ey and find it again, but someone said no. We actually have, for the first time in as long as I can remember, current with us, which is exciting. It's not super strong yet, but it gives me hope. Yeah, it's kind of teetering between just 0.2 of a knot and half a knot, pushing us in the right direction rather than working against us. So that's pretty cool. I'm the only one up at the moment. Everyone else is resting. There's no boats, no whales, just the open ocean and slightly flogging sails. I'll take that. It's a bit of a Blue Peter, one I made earlier. Yeah. Which Tony was going to be reheating, but we had a reefing and wind vane job.
Cook it. I can warm it up.
Hoist the sails and trim the sheets. The ocean rhythm sets the beat. Horizon bound where freedom's found. Following life's compass. Captain standing at the helm. First mate steady, ready now. Explore the seas and chart new dreams. Wind will take our hands. So watch with us on the cut above. The breeze will blow us both along. Adventure bound, let's hoist the sails. Sail these seas together.
Supperoonie. It is what day is it?
Sunday.
Sunday. We don't know what day we are into this now. Day 5? 4? 5? 5?
I think we're on 5, huh?
We don't know, we've lost track already. It's the afternoon, so we're on watch again. Saw some dolphins earlier and a shark swam by. We jived and wing on wing and are going pretty much bang on to our waypoint now, which is amazing. That's about it really. It's been a really chilled day. Tony, anything to add?
Not really. There is a storm. It looks like a storm that we're trying to duck underneath. It's getting quite low to Cape Verde on Wednesday, Thursday, possibly Friday. So yeah, we've dipped quite low from the Canaries.
To avoid that.
Just to avoid it really. But yeah, we're looking on track to do just that. The sea state is going to pick up, so it might get quite uncomfortable, but we shall see. Well, that is really the update. There's not much going on today. No fish yet. Second day of trying.
No question about. Can't be a chef without an apron.
No, I'll have to find it. Ooh, a bit rolly. We've got a cauliflower and potato bake. It was at this moment that I noticed the rather large swell about to hit us right on the beam. Big swell!
Right, go back.
It's alright. It's just about save yourself. Not the fishing line. We have a fish! Oh my gosh.
It's not putting up much of a fight. It's giving up on life.
I'm so happy. Come here, little mahi. You're my little mahi. I was right when I called it little mahi.
And I was right when I said it had given up on life.
Mahi this small shouldn't be kept, but this one had literally bitten off more than it could chew. The hook had gone through into its head and out through an eye. The colour was quickly draining from it, indicating that it was already dying.
We were a bit disappointed on our first mahi catch, but there was no point throwing it back into the sea, dead.
Bit anticlimactic because Tony can't get out of the bucket. What's going on?
We have a howler fish.
Yes, you cheeky.
Quite small. Slippery.
It is quite slippery, that one. Like, it felt more slippery than a tuna.
I'm recording, white people.
Oh, you're recording? Doing I'm on camera with it.
No.
That's so inappropriate, we can't put that in.
No.
Oh, it's rolling! They see me rolling. Yeah, put it in, see how it tastes.
Just caught our first fish. It wasn't a big one, but yeah, we've caught one, and I did change the lure today, so that's probably what done it to a squid. So we'll keep that on there and see how well we do throughout the crossing. So early days yet, but yeah, and it's a nice sunset, and it's quite calm today as well, so it's a bonus.
They're both going to fit at once.
Day 6 going on 7, I believe. Currently got a bit of Atlantic swell that's coming in, and we've also got waves from another direction, which I think is from the direction of the wind, which is rocking the boat quite a lot today. The swell is meant to die down tonight, tomorrow, and then pick back up the next few days to about 4 meters, I think. So that might be interesting, might be a bit uncomfortable for everyone. People are quite tired today. I'm not sure they're getting much sleep because of the swell. This week might be a bit tiring in general as we're trying to get south of the storm that'll be north of us.
Dolphins, 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 hello! That, cut above, is our spinnaker. It was also the first time I'd laid eyes on it. The wind had died to about 8 knots and we weren't moving very fast. So whilst we'd never ever used a spinnaker before, and knowing they can be dangerous if it goes wrong, the conditions were very tame and our crew have had experience with this type of sail before. So we thought we'd give it a go. In the words of our crew member Jackie,
That's a bit retro.
retro it might be, but I tell you what, it stood out. We were in a vast blue ocean and the horizon melted into an equally vast blue sky. And then there was us, the most colourful thing for who knows how many miles. We could pretend that we looked pretty good.
But Neptune knows we would be lying.
Maybe it was the lack of wind. Maybe we did something wrong. Maybe Neptune just doesn't like the colour red. Our spinnaker was flapping like a gigantic, lazy pancake trying to escape brunch, doing absolutely nothing to help us move forward.
Bryony, what's wrong?
I'm a woman in mourning. I'm not. I was sat here watching, looking out after the boat at the ocean, and this girt off tuna, like the biggest fish I have seen yet. Beautiful yellowfin, flew out the water for meters, and I never said this word before in my life. Actually went, "Wah." I don't even know who even says that, but never mind. And just as it went to hit the water, I suddenly thought, we got the fishing line out. And it ninjaed itself perfectly into position, because as soon as it hit that water, the line went, and what's the word I'm looking for? The winch that the line's wrapped around, so that when you catch a fish it goes off, just went zzz. And it was this beautiful, big, colourful yellowfin tuna, and we wrestled with it for about 5 minutes and I could taste it, but it escaped. So that was my flying tuna. That's not on my plate tonight. But it was cool to see, and it would have been massive. It's nice to know that their lure works for fish that size, but I'm a bit gutted, and I will be for until we catch another of that size. Another day, another meal. Look at that. Everyone's well fed on this ship. The sea is flat calm. We have no wind. We've got 1.3 knots of wind. The low that was above us, which was so small when we set off, this has continued to grow and it's now being labelled, classified as a tropical storm. So it means A, we can definitely not do anything other than what we're doing at the moment, which is going south, because it's just pushed this massive dead patch under it, and obviously past it there's a tropical storm. So we've been at sea for like 7-8 days now. All we've done is go south, really. We're kind of close to Cape Verde, and at some point we think we might even have to go lower than, and then finally cut west. Just trying to find the winds and escape the storm and everything, so it's really frustrating. Good thing we've got lots of food, lots of water. We are motoring at the moment, but we're going to cut off at about another day or so of motoring and we'll just float. It's just a waiting game. And patience, it's just testing your patience. So, despite the ridiculous amount of provision and food prep that we showed in our Canaries episode before we set sail on this crossing, I had a sudden panic that we were about to starve to death, as this clearly was not going to be a quick passage. I recruited Jackie to help me look through all our food stores and felt reassured by the 5,000 tortilla wraps alone. We still made a new menu plan just to make sure, and concluded that we probably have enough food on board for an entire circumnavigation. Seriously.
(2:18 a.m. It's 8th/9th day of being out at sea doing this crossing. We've currently got 4 knots of wind, motoring still. It's the second day I think motoring at the moment, which, as you know, I don't really like motoring, but it is what it is. There's a tropical storm that's a good few hundred miles north, so rather this than being that. Currently going in southwesterly course at the moment because this band of emptiness stretches for about, I don't know, I haven't measured it myself, it looks like 1,000 miles or so. So we do need to keep going on a southwesterly course to try and avoid this and catch the stronger winds that are down south. So that means going below the line of Cape Verde, which is very far south. Overall, we're going to be, I think this route is going to take us like 3,000 miles or so. It's a long old route, not the one that we had planned. Usually if you leave from the Canaries you can just cut straight across, which I think is around 2,200 miles, but yeah, we've added on quite a lot from just either catching the wind from the Canaries or having to get right down below to avoid the storm, which is a lot further north and is massive, by the way.
Anticipating the heavier seas on their way, guys, we had no idea. Tony took the opportunity to indulge in a bucket shower on deck, one of the finest Atlantic luxuries.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, the place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
How are you, my begrudging model?
Refreshed.
With one refreshed and happy skipper, and dolphins joining us once again, it had been a pretty good week on board. Things get spicier, the waves are gonna get a lot bigger, but that's all yet to come. next week is an awesome one. So we'll catch you then, cut aboves.